Hi everyone. On this Samp chat, I have with me another all-rounder, Sneha Patil, who we are really looking forward to see out there on the field this Memorial Day weekend. I want to welcome Sneha onto this chat. How are you, Sneha?
Thank you, Roshni. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really well, and I'm super excited to see this women's team in action. I know you guys are going to be action really soon, and we'll talk about the tournament in just a bit. But before that, I kind of want to know more about your background, how your cricket journey started, and also kind of how you started playing cricket. So share a little bit about how your journey started and the achievements that you've had.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I'm very excited to be part of this team. And yes, I want to also express my, how the cricket journey, how I started it. So when I was a young girl, I always wanted to be in a cricket team. But as I grew up in a small town, there was no opportunity. However, I ended up playing volleyball, table tennis, and I always used to watch cricket matches and felt I should play this. But somehow the life took on with studies, marriage, children, work life, and family life. And then, after having my two beautiful children, my son started playing cricket at the age of 8. And that's when I got inspired. And there was a like minded people and like minded women who also wanted to play. That's how I joined the group. I was part of the league and I got very excited. And the leather ball strokes, whenever I hit them, I got really excited. And that's how I continued.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad, because I understand, especially when you have that passion and you really obviously enjoying watching cricket, but obviously getting in playing is a different feeling itself, being able to hold the bat or, bowl, it's completely different. So obviously getting the opportunity to be with the women's TCL and now obviously getting this opportunity to be with the Samp Army franchise, I'm sure, that excitement for you has just been growing and growing over the time.
Yes, perfectly. Yes, yes. Very nice.
Yes. Now, I want to kind of ask, so how did your involvement with Samp Army kind of begin? And tell us, that excitement as well. Because obviously franchise cricket, gets that opportunity to be traveling all over. Obviously there will be more tournaments coming. Right now, you guys will be going to Maryland this month. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So, as we all know, last year we were hit by this pandemic and all the cricket had stopped and there was no practice, nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden, in maybe in the month of December or January, I'm not very sure about the month, we got to know about the Samp Army franchises opening. And they said, we want to have all women play for our league and for our franchises. And they invited us for the meeting. And then the Samp Army owner, he talked about it, and he also told that how we'll be preparing, how they are going to take us to various tournaments, and that's how it got very exciting. The things that they told in the very first meeting, and it was very exciting. That's why we said yes, we want to try this, and we want to be there, and we want to exhibit our passion and all the stuff.
Yeah, no, I think, the way Ritesh Bhai and all of Samp Army's, owners and management have, brought on this initiative. Because, they already have the men's team and they've been doing a lot with the youth. But I obviously, women's cricket is not something that needs to be neglected at all. It's something that's
Yes,
very
I had heard.
important.
Exactly. I'd heard about this youth cricket, which went in December for US Open in
Yeah.
Florida. And we were like, when are we going to get a chance to play like this?
Yes.
Almost where, we want to play.
Yeah. And that's why it's amazing because, Samp Army creating the first ever franchise for women's cricket in America. There's not that much women's tournaments or there's not that many women's franchise teams, that are there. So it's amazing to see that. And hopefully this just means that there's going to be more and more tournaments coming up, just like the men's. With men's, it's like there's so many tournaments, but it's like, what about the women's? There's so
Isn't
many
it great?
females.
Something for women. I'm so excited.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I think it's amazing to get that initiative to have, a franchise for women's cricket because that's never been done. And now, obviously, being able for them to send you guys to these tournaments because that is where you're going to get that exposure. That is where you guys are going to learn to brush off your skills, get to play against other female cricketers, from around the country, which
That's
I think really helps. So I think that's always, good. You guys are always playing locally but getting a chance to go and travel and get that feel is completely different, so it's amazing to be able to participate in the tournament.
yes.
Now
And
share a little bit about, obviously the tournament's just, 2 weeks away. So how much are you looking forward to be a part of this tournament? Is this, have you traveled to any other tournament in the past, or is this your first one?
oh, we have traveled in the past. We had been to Atlanta, Boston,
Okay.
and I have that experience, going
Yeah.
with team and being a part of the team and giving my best and all that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we are preparing so hard for this tournament, and we really want to make a mark there. And leaving the family back, or my husband taking my kids to other tournament, and I'm going somewhere else. And I really want to make the most of for this
Yeah.
tournament,
Yeah.
give my best. And we're really preparing very hard for this. We have been practicing twice or thrice in a week,
Hmm.
and we have very talented players, very professional players, my colleagues who play with me.
Yeah. I
So
can
we are looking.
definitely, I mean, exactly. I can definitely see that dedication. I mean, when I heard you guys are practicing a few times a week, it's great to see that because obviously, I was going to ask, for you, how do you maintain, obviously, being a mother, having all these responsibilities and then playing cricket as well? I know you mentioned, your son is also playing cricket. So kind of also share about that because it's not easy. I mean, it's definitely something not easy taking care of the house, playing cricket and all these other responsibilities that you have.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very challenging, at the same, especially we practice on Wednesdays, Wednesdays dropping kids to their turn, to their practice, and me going and practicing in mine. It's a bit challenging, but I always look forward to it, right? So I don't
Yeah.
feel it difficulty at all. In fact, I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it. Everything
Exactly.
falls in place, and I'm very happy.
Yeah. No, I think
Uh,
it's great to see that, especially getting that passion in, right? Like as you mentioned, back home when you were in India, you weren't able to, play as much. So I'm glad, you're getting that chance to play and you're getting to travel and be participating in these tournaments and play a lot of cricket.
Yes, yes. And I would also say other my friends and whom I know, everything, it's a part of life, your family, your work life, everything is there. Something
Hmm.
which you like, you should always do. You will get the
Exactly.
time for it.
Yep, I think anything, you're really passionate about, I don't think even, it matters when you do it, when, you can always do it at any age, or at any standpoint, if you get the opportunity and it's something you really want to do, it's good to go out there and do it. So that's a great message, I think that's something that others can really, follow as well, because sometimes, people think that maybe I can't do this or I already have so much on my plate. But if it's something that you really care about, it's good to make the time and you'll be able to. You'll genuinely, be able to find that time.
Yes, yes. Sure, sure. Brilliant. That's perfectly, 100%.
Yeah. Now, before we kind of go into the conclusion, I'm gonna start a quick rapid fire. So let
Sure.
me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So
Already.
who is your favorite cricketer?
Oh, I have many, but then to mention Virat Kohli, of course, and
Okay.
Glenn Maxwell.
Okay. Yes, I'm a huge Kohli fan, so
Yeah.
absolutely. And yeah. And I think especially the way Maxwell played, like in this past year, has just been incredible. Like after the last IPL, all the ways he's been playing for Australia and then even for RCB is just
Yes.
at
I'm
another
from
level.
Bangalore, by the way. Woohoo, RCB.
Absolutely. I was like, yeah, this year could have been our year as well. So hopefully when the IPL resumes, RCB finally gets there. Um, Now, what is your favorite pastime? So besides cricket, what is something else you enjoy to do?
I'm not a good singer, but I do manage to sing and dance.
Okay.
And I play many sports. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, as someone who loves sports, clearly.
yes. I like to try. I like to try. So
Yeah.
I play tennis sometimes.
It's good. It keeps you active. Next question, favorite food.
Favorite food, roti and dal and paneer matar
Okay.
sabzi.
Okay. And then a cricketer stroke you really want.
Oh, cover drive, Virat Kohli's.
Virat Kohli's cover drive, yes. It's a masterpiece.
Yes.
And then last question in the rapid fire is most watched movie.
Most watched movie, Chak De India.
Took the India? Okay. We
I
can
love
clearly see your love for sports. I love that movie as well. I'm a huge Shah Rukh Khan fan, but yeah, it's that movie. I think whenever you see it, you just want to go and play sports and win something for your country.
it.
It gets
And
you
also,
so,
And I'll add one thing. I had met Mary Com when I was working in Pune in India. So
Okay.
Mary Com had come to our office, and that was my, I had seen Mary Com movie, and I was really looking forward to meet the real Mary Com.
Yeah.
And also, I did the push-ups with her.
Oh wow. That's incredible. That's such a nice memory to have as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, before we kind of end this segment, is there anything you would like to share with all the Samp Army supporters and especially hopefully, the supporters that will have virtually from home supporting you guys at the National Women's League?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Sam Army management and the owner, Hiren Bai, to letting to having this Sam Army franchisees and having recognized the women's talent and giving us an opportunity to play here in the US. We're very happy and we'll make you proud and we'll give our best in all the tournaments.
Well, thank you so much, Sneha, for joining me on this segment, and I wish you and the team all the best. I'm honestly thrilled. I can't wait to, be able to see the scorecards and what's going on Memorial Day weekend. So I want to wish you all the best, and I hope you guys really enjoy yourselves out there. And give it your all.
Thank you, Roshni. Thank you so much.
Bye. Take care.
Yeah, sure. Bye.